And I don't know if there's a connection between stereotyping and bullying, but maybe there is, I don't know. But it's a mistake to stereotype anybody in any field or anywhere. And I think we stereotype fighters sometimes, their backgrounds, where they come from. Well, I'm about to introduce one of our award winners who defies that stereotype, most certainly. If you don't already know it, you will. 30-year-old junior middleweight Boyd Melson is unlike perhaps any fighter you're aware of. But don't think for a minute that Melson is anything but a pure fighter. His 8-round battle with Glenn Parsley a couple months ago at BB King's, I happen to call it, along with Brian Adams, it's among the 2 or 3 best fights I've ever called in 8 years of doing Broadway boxing. It was a war. And I remember at the weigh-in the day before the fight, I was a little worried because Boyd and Delenn, is it Delenn or Delenn? Delenn were hugging each other. They know each other from the gym. They sparred. I said, how are these guys going to hit each other tomorrow night? Well, they hit each other a few times. Boyd is different. He's Captain Boyd Melson, a graduate of West Point, the creator of Team Walk. Boyd donates his entire fight purses to stem cell research in hopes of creating awareness and raising money so that those with spinal cord injuries might someday walk. We often describe fighters as having heart. Boyd Melson redefines what it means to be a fighter with heart. Ladies and gentlemen, Boyd Melson.
So, as I've been saying all the time, this feels very surreal to me because I am a knucklehead by nature, and the fact that I'm getting this type of honor, I think I'm living somebody else's life experience with it. So, very honored and grateful, and to share this in a sport that I kind of fell into by chance because at the military academies, you have to take it as a gym course your freshman year, all plebes. So I took it, and then I signed up for basketball after, and my company forced me to box. the rest is leading me at this moment. So my story is a little bit different in that this is for bullying, and I can speak all day about that. I'm very passionate about that, but I have a different cause right now, if you could bear with me. So what happened, I met a girl while I was at West Point. She was a spinal cord injury. I'm trying to give you a summary of it. She was a spinal cord injury. She, a human being that was a challenge in her life, differently abled. And as we got closer, we got romantic, I started taking it upon myself, being very competitive. When they say you can't cure spinal cord injury, I was like, what? That's just because I haven't got to it yet. That's it. So I started putting all my energies towards it, teaching myself, learning different things, and trying to get myself in different circles. I ended up taking her to China twice, having to leave my own country, travel halfway across the world, didn't understand the language there, and spend tens of thousands of dollars out of my own pocket to try on an experimental procedure because this little thing was a prisoner in her own body. So sometimes you forget because you have diabetes, you have cancer, you have diseases that kill you, so it's a death sentence, and that gets focused on, but it's the death sentence versus the life in prison, the life sentence. So that's the way I try to look at it. So I took her there, took her a few times. There's some improvements, but nothing was finite. Some of them went up, and then some of our improvements went down. We had 2 procedures where the doctors shammed us, and we paid tens of thousands of dollars, and nothing happened because they didn't give us the cells they said. But in the U.S., it's different. In the U.S., we have the rigors of proving something works, and that's where this is leading to right now. So I decided about the way Steve woke up one day, and I'm going to talk to him because I wake up every day with the thing you woke up with. I wanted to give back, so we're going to have a talk. I woke up and I was like, I need to give back. I need this trial to happen. So I found out Dr. Wai-Jung was over there, who is 2001 Time Magazine's America's Best in Spinal Cord Injury. He's been working on He's been working on a clinical trial for many years to try to bring here to the U.S. And he started it in China, And he's almost just about done now to use that data so they can talk here at the FDA and say it's legal, it's safe, so we can have it here. So we're at the point almost now where we're just missing the money to have it. We have all the hospitals on board, we have everything on board, but the money. So when I woke up that one day, I said, what can I do? I said, I bet if I get punched in the face enough times. I said, I bet if I give, so I stick out in boxing. I was an amateur, I stuck out. You know, I'm light skinned, Jewish. I got all these different, demographics. Boiling pot. So I was like, I stick out. If I could just do well, if I could just do the boxing part, it should draw some attention. I was like, well, I bet if I donate every penny I earn, because I have a regular job I'm fortunate enough to have, and don't even ask me how I manage both, because I don't know how. But I have a regular job that provides me with what I need so that I can give what I can give. And my wonderful job, I work for Johnson & Johnson, and our new CEO is a wonderful guy. I'm on the very bottom of the company, so yeah, so they match what I've given. So right now, I think we're close, and I get the good fortune of being able to speak in the ring after the fight, regardless of how I may look. And but the last one's a little too tough. So right now, I think they let me speak, and I hit people up in the crowd. I put a guilt trip on them, trying to get some money out of their pockets. And right now, I think with J&J Matching, I'm up to almost $40,000 in a year and a half. So it's tough, because there's clapping coming, but I wouldn't be doing this if we had a cure for spinal cord injury. So I don't want claps. I want $1 every clap. I'm dead serious. I don't want claps, because I don't. You clap for me if I hit a home run in baseball. I don't want claps, because I want your money so we can have this trial. I'm dead serious. I mean, I'm not joking. So, I have my network's been expanding. I have my wonderful coach, Joey Gamache, over there. From the gym, I have Coach Bernie Lenahan, who deals with me every day. And this is very real. I talk about this in between the rest periods and rounds. It's very real. It's not just trying to create something so I can receive an award. This is my life. This is the most important thing in my life by far. And so I have Dr. Wise Young here, and I have Dr. Morton, who's his assistant, who's my partner in crime with this fundraising. And most important to me, I have my mother here. Big congratulations. My mother has been able, she used to walk out 10 seconds into the first round of every fight, but she comes to practice. I said, if you practice watching me get punched in the face, you'll be able to. And so it's worked. So I put all my energy in my life towards making this happen. And I believe the universe is it conspires to bring back what you want. And so right now, Dr. Deborah Morosini sitting in the front. And Dr. Deborah Morosini's sister, Dana Morosini, that's her maiden name. Her married name was Dana Reeves, because Christopher Reeves is her husband. And she has come to my life, and we've just met each other now in the physical form, and I've come to learn we've been together for a long time. I've known her now for about 4 weeks. She came to my gym to watch me spar. Come flown in here with her son James. I mean, it's amazing because he's putting everything out in the universe to make this happen. So to get back to the trial over here, right now we're about $1.5 million short for this to start. And we really believe once it starts and the results come along, the money's going to come in much more to help us, because we're going to expand the trial. Nobody is too strong to not break their neck. That was a lot of neck. There's not a person alive that can go without a broken neck. You see NFL players, you see everyday people. You see someone walking down the street and their life changed in the blink of an eye. I mean, Dr. Wise Young's funny. He said, you're supporting, but I'm trying to regrow back neurons. And you're losing neurons in the process of doing it, which is pretty funny, but nobody's strong. At any moment, that's your wife, your mother, your daughter, your sister, and you're a prisoner, and your life changes. you're a prisoner. And all it takes is 1.5 million people giving $1 right now, and we may have our first close to cured or whatever it's going to bring, but we don't have anything before that. So I'm going to ask here, please, if you wouldn't mind going up to Dr. Young and giving him $1 after. I'm going to ask also, because I'm doing it, and you know, I tell everybody, because I think some people think I live with a silver. I think some people think I live with a silver spoon. I was raised an Army brat, an Army salary. My mother busted her hump growing up. I would love to keep these purses, but I need twisted to walk more than I want this money. So that's it. That's the easy solution for me. So, and then please pass it forward. Team Fight to Walk. We have a group of fighters on board. Delaney Parsley, next buddy on there. We have Rosie, Dimitri Andre, Sean Porter, Sean Strada, Camacho. We have a lot of names, and I'm gathering them up. Every time I fight him, after I say, hey, you want to join Team Fight to Walk after we finish fighting? So please pass it forward. Thank you for this. Go to www.teamfighttowalk, created by my buddy Matt Ganowski in the corner there. And then go to justadollarplease.org. You'll see the link on there. Teamfighttowalk.com. It's the most important thing in my life.